Many people are aware of the fires in Maui. People were aware of the fires in California. People are now aware of the fires in the Canary Islands. What many may not be aware of are the growing fires globally. And we're not just talking around America, state by state, or here and maybe Canada, although Canada has their problems too now. I'm going to show you a picture of the current state of the entire world when it comes to going fires right now globally. Take a look at this. Now, many of you may not know that that's going on, but you know who did know this was going to go on? The elites. How do I know this? Well, I'm going to read for you something that I think many, if you thought it was a conspiracy theory, you may think differently now. I'm going to read for you something out of Agenda 2030. Now, if you're not aware of what Agenda 2030 is, it is the next phase of what the elites are going to do to try and bring in the New World Order. They've not been secret about it. It's just that people have not been watching. Now, listen carefully. This is from Agenda 2030. Societal grand challenges that fire research can help address. Societal grand challenges are more than isolated research topics or research priorities, of which there are already an abundance as there are researchers. Rather, societal grand challenges should be viewed as a set of difficult but important challenges that have political impact as well as societal impact. You hear that? The list of grand challenges can be made long, and definitions are dependent on the perspective of the authors, and this paper is no different. They go on to speak about fires. We live on a planet with finite resources and limited resilience, i.e., a limited capacity to recover to change. The concept of planetary boundaries, as developed by Rockstrom et al. 2009 and extended 2015, defines a set of intrinsic processes that regulate the stability of the globe as a system. Two core boundaries have been identified, of which climate change is one, with the potential to single-handedly drive the Earth's system into a new state should they be significantly compromised. They are speaking about fires. Human influence on the climate is clear. The more we disrupt the climate, the more we risk severe, passive, and irreversible impacts, and we have the means to limit climate change and build a more prosperous, sustainable future. The goal is to get the climate to 2 degrees centigrade. In order to push this, they have to do what? Push the urgency for it. How do you do that? Increase the awareness of what is happening because of climate change. What is happening because of climate change? Fires. If you write a book some 10 years before, and all of a sudden the things you've written about all of a sudden just become natural occurrences, someone would start to think that you have a hand in it because they're not natural. They're also trying to decrease population. Why do you think they don't want anybody looking into the locations where the fires take place? Why are they limiting the news? Why are they limiting traffic? Why are they limiting people who still live there from recovering? Because they have to decrease the population. It is very crazy. The other thing in Agenda 2030 that they mentioned was this. This is part of the introduction. The world is facing enormous challenges in terms of access to resources, increasing and verifying population, and climate change impacts, including extreme weather events. Concurrently, technology is rapidly advancing. Cities are growing larger and denser, and the population is aging. These challenges are recognized by countries around the world across all levels of income with varying capacity to address them. One important area that is often missing in discussion of societal challenges is the impact of fire on health, safety, climate, community resilience, and the economy. This is not, I repeat, this is not coincidental. If things don't start progressing naturally, you have to make things happen. They speak about it. The World Health Organization estimates global burn deaths at 180,000 annually, the vast majority in low and middle income countries. Look at the graph I showed you, and look at Africa. This is intentional, folks. If you need more information, go read Agenda 2030 and Agenda 2050. You can see their game plan laid out in red and black. This is not coincidence. This is planned. It's an extermination of humankind for their purposes. Don't get it twisted. They have no intentions of trying to recoup anybody's land, rebuild anybody's home. Their goal is the utter decimation of humankind, leaving very little for them to control in terms of people, but a whole lot of resources for them to exploit. Think I'm lying? Take their word for it, not mine.